Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua, and it is Sunday morning. It's actually a little brisk out here. The temperature has dropped. It's probably in the low 60s or something. I'm not used to this cold weather. My feet are a little chilly, but I actually got to sleep in my own bed last night. My parents took off back to Missouri yesterday, and throughout the week while they were here, I was sleeping on the sofa. So I was waking up every couple of hours because, well, the sofa is not really for sleeping so much as napping. But so it's nice to get in back into my own bed. I slept in this morning and to about 5:45. So getting up at it was quite a change from getting up at 3:30, 4 o'clock, and just starting my day. And it's so weird having weekends off. You know, it's been a long time since I've actually had a weekend off. I was always working a serving job or other jobs where I had to work weekends. And so unless I've requested it off, I don't think I've ever had a weekend off where my schedule is Monday through Friday. It's kind of nice being in the real world. So yesterday I kind of just relaxed. I worked on some creative stuff. I got a new blog post done that'll be up tomorrow. And I worked on some video marketing stuff and things like that, things that I actually really enjoyed. So this job is definitely giving me the opportunity to do that, even though it's taking up a lot of my time throughout the week. But I'm going to enjoy today. We're going to go to church here in about an hour or so. So I can't wait to see if I can't get some inspiration or, some motivation for the rest of the week from service today. It was so nice seeing my parents. You know, I haven't seen them in over a year. And, just having them around and being there with them was really kind of special. I'm glad I was able to experience that. But other than that, today is probably going to be another easy day. I could have jumped on the moped yesterday and taken off, but I didn't really want to. I just kind of wanted to chill at home, and so I did, and get some stuff done that I want to focus on. But today is going to be a great day. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, and I will check back in a bit. Take care. Hey everyone, welcome back. So I just got back from evening church, and we had a guest pastor this morning and this evening. And I've never seen such passion and such enthusiasm from a guy preaching the gospel. It was really energetic and fun to watch. But by 6:45, I'm like, all right, buddy, time's up. Let's go. We haven't eaten dinner. We're ready to go. Callie had kind of hurt her finger playing around with Katie's eyeglass case. She kind of squished it in there, so they had to leave. So I was sitting there in the pew, listening to the service. And then 6:45, when the service is supposed to be over, I'm like, all right, TikTok, we got to go. Love the passion. Definitely need to find something that I'm that passionate about. I think if I could channel that much energy into something, I could really explode with creating goals and fulfillment. But what I would like to talk about is finding ways to reward myself. This is something I've always struggled with. I create goals and I work hard. I work really diligently and persistently to achieve those goals. And when I achieve them, I just move on to the next thing. I don't take time to actually appreciate the work that I've done and take time to reward myself for actually putting in the work and achieving a goal. And so, I have all of these different things that I want to do. I want to become more healthy. I got to shed, about 50 pounds or so for me to be at a weight that I'm comfortable with. I want to start my own business, something that really helps people. I want to, be creative and create a bunch of different videos and write stories and do photography and do all this other stuff. I want to be spiritual. I want to have fulfillment in my in my soul and feel fulfilled there. I want a relationship. I've got all of these different goals going on, and I'm kind of stretching myself a little thin, focusing on this one and this one and this one. And I don't stop and reward myself. Sometimes you gotta treat yourself. I don't know if you've ever watched Parks and Rec, but one of my favorite things was when Donna and I forget his name, would go on the treat yourself days. They would just pick a random day and they would treat themselves. And they would go shopping at some expensive stores. They'd have the finest foods. And, they would just get massages and things like that. And, I used to take once in a while, very, very seldomly, a day to where I would, pick something up nice for myself, or treat myself to lunch, or, buy a new outfit or something like that. But I never really set it in stone for when I achieve this goal, this is how I'm going to reward myself. And, it's so important to keep the motivation going. Otherwise, you just kind of burn out. And I've done that over and over and over again. I've just kind of burned myself out because I was working towards the goal, but not really appreciating any of the reward for achieving that. I would make more money, but as soon as I'd made more money, I would just spend more money. And I didn't really appreciate it. It just came in and went out, and came in and went out, and came in and went out. So one of the goals that I have is to quit smoking. And so far I haven't done anything with that. And part of that might be because I have nothing to look forward to for when I quit. That could be something to think about. So what could I do in order to reward myself? And I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now. What if I put the money that I would save from not smoking into, a glass jar and watch it grow? I don't know about you, but I love to watch money grow. It's one of my favorite things. I invested about $25 in a couple little stocks maybe a month ago. And I've been watching it, periodically checking in, seeing how it is. And, I checked it the other day and it had doubled. Pretty good. I have some financial background, so I have some working knowledge of what to do and when to do it. So that helps out a lot. But I never expected it to double. And, it was really exciting. And when I saw that it happened, I was watching the little ticker on my break at work, and it would go up and then it'd go down 2, and then it'd go up and then go down 2. I'm like, crap. And then it'd shoot up and then it'd go down. But it was really fun kind of watching it go and knowing that, I made that investment and I'm getting a return on it. But the same thing can apply for, doing something good for myself, like quitting smoking. Putting that money in a glass jar and just watching it grow. So right now I pay about $7 a pack, $7 for a pack of cigarettes. So that's what, 49, say $50 a week, every single week. So that would be what, $200 a month? That could buy some pretty good stuff. So even if I would cut down, and I'm going to have to process this a little more, even if I cut down, so if it's $7 a pack, there's 20 cigarettes, that would be roughly 35 cents a cigarette. So if I would just start cutting back slowly, so say smoking one less a day, every single day. So tomorrow smoke 19 cigarettes, and then the day after that smoke 18, and then the day after that smoke 17, and then keep going like that. And for every cigarette I don't smoke, start putting in that 35 cents. Could that be something? Yeah, that could be something. And then give me a time frame, so don't just keep going and going and going. Set a time frame, set small goals and reward myself for that small goal. So I'd have to do the math. I'm not going to do it right off the top of my head, but at the end of the week. So, I would save 1, 3, 6, 8. You know what? You can do the math if you want. What would that look like? And then at the end of the month, what would that look like? How much would I have saved up, and what could I get with that? So if I think if I figure out what I could actually achieve with that, then I would have a better shot of actually working towards it. Same thing goes for the weight loss. I love to eat good food. And you know what? I haven't had good sushi in a long time. One of the things I'm kind of worried about is, am I even going to be able to find a good sushi place here? In this little town, there's no way I would even try sushi. They'd open up a can of tuna and stick it on some rice and call it sushi. But maybe if I went to Spartanburg or, a larger town, I might have a little bit more of an option. But I love sushi. So what if, after having lost 5 pounds, I could probably do that in a week. How about treating myself to a little sushi? That might be counterproductive, but I think if I only do it once, it'd be all right, right? And then the same thing, I think what I'm saying is I need to realize the importance of rewarding myself for working hard and achieving these goals. And I hope that you do the same thing, no matter what it is. Whether you're creating a business, whether you're working on weight loss, whether you're working on not drinking, reward yourself. It's so important. Why put in all the work if we're just going to be miserable? I mean, eating pizza and nachos, smoking a bunch of cigarettes, and downing, a bottle of vodka might make me happy for a minute. It won't last long, but in that moment, I'm happy. So making a plan, taking actionable steps, and actually rewarding myself for achieving that. I hope you got value out of this. If you did, make sure to comment down below. What kind of rewards do you like to give yourself when you achieve goals? And make sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe. Hit that bell when you subscribe so you get notified each time I create a video. And I am releasing my blog, and so I will post the link down below. I'm losing light right now, so I gotta hurry this up. I'll post the link down to my blog if you're interested. I'm only gonna post about once a week, but if you like more information, I go into a deeper dive about the experiences I've had and lessons I've learned. So if you like to read, check that out. It'll be down below. Have a wonderful evening, my friends. I've got to get up at like 5 o'clock tomorrow at least. I got to be at work at 6, so I will probably take it easy for the rest of the night. Hope you're having a great day. Take care.